The sun was a golden disk in the sapphire sky, casting a vibrant glow over Bikini Bottom. SpongeBob SquarePants, a bundle of spongy joy, bounded out of his pineapple house, the salty sea breeze ruffling his square pants. Today was not an ordinary day. A parchment, aged and weathered, had come his way, a treasure map of an Amazonian treasure hidden deep under the ocean. Intrigue was woven into every letter and symbol. "Patrick!" SpongeBob called, his voice echoing around his aquatic neighborhood. "It's time for an adventure!" Out of a rock house stumbled Patrick, his eyes wide with excitement. "What kind of adventure, SpongeBob?" "The best kind!" SpongeBob exclaimed, showing him the map, "a treasure hunt!" The map was a marvel, painted with cryptic symbols and unreadable text. At its heart was an image of the treasure, an opulent chest, encrusted with jewels of every color imaginable. Patrick's eyes widened at the sight of it. "Wow, SpongeBob! That looks like the most amazing treasure ever," Patrick said, his voice filled with awe. "But where do we start?" SpongeBob pointed at a peculiar symbol on the map. "The symbol matches the water vine in Sandy's greenhouse. It's our first clue." "Let's go then!" Patrick responded, excitement evident in his eyes. As they arrived at Sandy's, the sight of the water vine took their breath away. It was a plant of Amazonian origin, with leaves as blue as the sea and flowers that sparkled like precious gems under the water. It stretched across the greenhouse, its tendrils coiling around poles and archways like an emerald snake. The pair, wide-eyed and heart-pounding, began their search around the water vine. SpongeBob carefully examined every leaf, every coil, while Patrick stumbled around, occasionally getting entangled in the vine. Suddenly, Patrick's foot hit something solid. He looked down to find a small metal box embedded in the sand. "SpongeBob!" he cried, "I found something!" SpongeBob rushed over, and the two friends pried the box open. Inside, they found a smaller, more detailed map and a cryptic note that read, "The path is hidden in the water's song." SpongeBob's eyes twinkled. "This is it, Patrick! The real adventure begins!" "The water's song?" Patrick pondered, scratching his head. "What do you think that means, SpongeBob?" SpongeBob furrowed his brows, deep in thought. "I think it means we need to listen closely. The water is our guide." They made their way to the edge of the kelp forest, where the water flowed freely, creating a soft, melodic hum. They listened, hearts pounding with anticipation, the thrill of adventure filling their spirits. "Wait, Patrick! Listen!" SpongeBob exclaimed. The water's song seemed to be guiding them deeper into the forest. They followed the melody, the kelp swaying gently around them like dancers in the watery twilight. Their journey took them through a maze of kelp, their path lit by the luminescent jellyfish floating by. The water's song grew louder, echoing off the tall kelp stalks until it led them to a gargantuan oyster shell resting at the forest's heart. The oyster shell was a wonder to behold, iridescent under the gentle glow of the jellyfish. SpongeBob and Patrick approached it with awe, their hearts fluttering with excitement. With a gentle nudge, the oyster shell creaked open, revealing a pearl, glowing with a soft, enchanting light. "Look, Patrick!" SpongeBob gasped, picking up the pearl. As he held it, the pearl shimmered, and the next clue materialized in a flurry of bubbles. "When the moon reflects on the sea, the path shall be revealed." Their eyes widened at the clue. As they looked up, they noticed the moon's reflection beginning to dance on the water's surface, a beacon in the night. The duo was filled with anticipation, the night's mystery adding to their excitement. "The path is revealing itself, Patrick!" SpongeBob cried, pointing to where the moon's reflection was concentrated. A hidden path, previously concealed by the darkness, was now visible, leading them further into the unknown. With hearts full of courage and the thrill of the unknown, they ventured forth, their adventure just beginning. Moonlight filtered through the water, casting a mystical glow on the path. They followed the shimmering trail, the vibrant marine life around them a symphony of color in the pale moonlight. The starfish twinkled like stardust, the seahorses pranced like ethereal specters, and the gentle hum of the ocean was the soundtrack to their grand adventure. "Look, SpongeBob!" Patrick gasped, pointing to a large structure looming in the distance. As they swam closer, they saw it was a colossal statue, half hidden in the sand, its stony gaze seemingly staring into their souls. SpongeBob examined the statue. It was an ancient sea king, his trident pointing to a mysterious cave. "This must be it, Patrick! The Sea King is showing us the way!" Trepidation mixed with exhilaration as they approached the cave. It was darker than the night sky, an abyss swallowing all light. But they weren't deterred, they were adventurers, chasing a mystery wrapped in the enigma of the Amazonian treasure. As they entered the cave, they felt a shift in the water. A low hum resonated, a haunting melody echoing off the cave walls. "It's the water's song," SpongeBob whispered, awestruck. They followed the song deeper into the cave. The darkness started to recede, replaced by a soft, otherworldly glow. The source of the glow was a majestic sight, a huge underwater waterfall, cascading into a pool of luminescent water. In the center of the pool was a pedestal, and on it, the opulent chest from the map. Their hearts pounded in their chests as they swam closer. SpongeBob extended a trembling hand and opened the chest. A dazzling light spilled forth, illuminating the cave. Inside was an assortment of jewels, golden coins, and ancient artifacts, their sparkle reflecting off the cave walls. Their journey had led them to the Amazonian treasure. The two friends cheered, their echoes ringing around the cave. They had embarked on an adventure, faced the unknown, and discovered a treasure beyond their wildest dreams. Their hearts were full, their spirits high, and their friendship stronger than ever. As they swam back to Bikini Bottom, their treasure in tow, the first rays of the morning sun began to pierce the ocean's surface. They had spent an entire day on their adventure, a day filled with intrigue, excitement, and discovery. Indeed, it was a day they would remember for the rest of their lives. The first rays of dawn kissed the ocean's surface, bathing Bikini Bottom in a soft, warm glow. Our heroic duo, their hearts alight with triumph, made their way back home. The Amazonian treasure chest bobbed alongside them, a testament to their incredible adventure. As they neared the town, they noticed a crowd of their friends gathered at the entrance, all abuzz with anticipation. Word had spread of their daring pursuit, and the whole town had come out to welcome their heroes home. "SpongeBob! Patrick!" Squidward called out, a rare smile on his face. "You two actually did it!" "Yup!" SpongeBob beamed proudly, "We found the Amazonian treasure!" He opened the chest, and a collective gasp echoed through the crowd as the golden light spilled out, reflecting off their awestruck faces. The treasure was more magnificent than anyone had imagined, a radiant testament to the legendary Amazonian riches. The whole town erupted in cheers. SpongeBob and Patrick were hoisted onto their friends' shoulders, their laughter ringing through the air. They were heroes, their bravery and courage celebrated by all of Bikini Bottom. But as the sun began to set, casting a golden hue over the town, SpongeBob and Patrick found themselves alone with their treasure. They looked at each other, a silent understanding passing between them. "Patrick," SpongeBob started, a soft smile on his face, "this was the best adventure we've ever had." Patrick nodded, returning the smile. "It was, SpongeBob. And the best part? We did it together!" As the stars began to twinkle in the night sky, they knew this was a day they would never forget. They had embarked on a journey of a lifetime, faced fears, followed clues, and found a treasure. But most importantly, they had done it together. As the moonlight bathed Bikini Bottom in a gentle glow, SpongeBob and Patrick sat under the water vine, their laughter echoing in the quiet night. Their adventure had come full circle, leaving them with memories that would last a lifetime. As the moon hung high over Bikini Bottom, casting long shadows and bathing the town in a soothing glow, SpongeBob and Patrick found themselves at the foot of the water vine. This grand plant, their first clue, now served as a silent testament to their completed adventure. "Patrick," SpongeBob began, his voice soft in the tranquil night, "what should we do with the treasure?" Patrick, his eyes reflecting the moonlight, considered this. "I think we should share it, SpongeBob. With everyone." SpongeBob's face lit up, "That's a great idea, Patrick." The following day, Bikini Bottom was abuzz with excitement. SpongeBob and Patrick, with the help of their friends, set up a grand event in the town square. The Amazonian treasure chest, now open for all, sat at the center, its contents glittering under the sun. One by one, everyone came forward. They marveled at the jewels, the golden coins, the ancient artifacts. Each took a piece of the treasure, their faces lighting up with joy. The treasure had not only brought excitement to SpongeBob and Patrick's lives but also brought joy and wonder to the whole town. As the day came to a close, SpongeBob and Patrick sat watching the sunset. Their hearts were full, not from finding the treasure, but from the joy they had spread throughout Bikini Bottom.